everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Mitchell. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Hero into the shooting guard position.
And this is an area where Tyler Hero is so dangerous. No hesitation off the catch.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Hart with a screen on Powell. Anunoby tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. In the corner, Powell with it. There's the three. Hero, no good. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. It's a three-point game. Anunoby finds Bridges. Back to Anunoby. Now here's Brunson. Towns down low. He's guarded by Adebayo. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Brunson.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Outside, Hero. Fires from deep. Misses that one. He's made one and missed two this game so far. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Here's Hero after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Adebayo with the bucket.
And that is just focus on the rim. As you see, Adebayo having success inside, even against the strong defense.
Pass to Towns. Bridges outside. Hart with the screen for Bridges. 5 on the clock. Anunoby. Great positioning on the putback.
That's on the defense there. Anunoby is someone you gotta box out or he'll make you pay.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Earlier I spoke with Mike Brown. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you so much. Now, Hero. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
And around the basket, Tyler Hero is a very creative finisher.
Brunson outside.
2 minutes.
Adebayo against Towns. Back to Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Offline with his 3.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Powell outside. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Anunoby, and it's Clarkson in for Bridges. 1:30 left in the first. Here's Clarkson. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Towns, the screen. Goes up from the top of the key. And that one good from Clarkson. Miami's gone, just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Back to Hero. This one for 3. Robinson pulls it in.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson. So for the Knicks, Mikal Bridges comes in for Josh Hart. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. The Heat with the lead. Powell outside. Pass to Adebayo. Smith scanning the floor. Here's Powell. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
New York's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Clarkson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And sometimes we forget about Clarkson's vertical. He's more than happy to remind us on those throwdowns.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Adebayo. And here is Powell. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Powell's got 7.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Heat lead by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And you can't overlook what they've done in the paint as well. A huge part of their success in this one.
On the court for the Heat, Norman Powell is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Khalil Ware. Then there's Jokic Jonas. And it's Larson in at the 2. Just 5 to shoot. Powell, that's good.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And the trade of Jimmy Butler. Tim, the Heat's star power took a hit.
Well, one thing is for certain in this league, you need stars to win big. Draft picks, flexibility, those things are great. Even nice young players, but it's only going to take you so far.
And he gets the bucket.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number 1 in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Kevin?
Good priority. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for Jordan Clarkson. Adebayo is checked in for Miami.
Timeout.
Mitchell comes in for Jokic Jonas. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So a moment now to see the story for Andrew Wiggins. On the wing, Anunoby. Jaquez defending. New York moving the ball around. Anunoby passes to Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. Bridges kicks to Anunoby. And he's good on the 3-ball. Anunoby's got 5 now.
You can't let Anunoby get those corner threes. That's his favorite shot. OG is money from there.
Here's Ware, defended by Towns. For 3, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Knicks trail by 6. In the corner, it's Bridges. And do you figure, Tim, we're at that point in the season now where we can really evaluate who the top teams are?
Well, Kevin, I don't think there's any question about it. There are a handful of teams we knew coming into the season would be at the top. But now, as you look, there are additional teams starting to open our eyes, and we're going to have to wait and see what happens with the trade deadline to see who can make a move to close that gap to the top.
And one of the beauties of an 82-game schedule, right? You have a long time to prove yourself.
No doubt about it. There are phases to an NBA season. We're about to enter the most important one.
Here's Robinson. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Adebayo. Jaquez against Anunoby. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
Chalk up 2 there. And now just a 2-point Miami lead.
I mean, in a word, resilient. When you think about his interior scoring ability, Towns is able to power through the defense for that one.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. For the Knicks, Clarkson, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for the Heat. Now Ware. His last outing, he had 24 points. Hero from long range. Robinson pulls it in.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
And you can tell this is a priority for Brunson. He wants everyone involved.
19.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Heat. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Well, they just never looked comfortable out there. And part of that is the defense they were facing.
Clarkson bounce pass. From deep, Brunson. And it's Miami with the rebound. Puts it up for Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And the way Adebayo gets off the floor, it almost looks effortless.
Brunson the pass to Robinson. Anunoby outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Anunoby's got the lead up to 1 now for the Knicks. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, Adebayo is always a threat to dunk it. He's light on his feet and extremely explosive.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Adebayo. Mitchell kicks to Hero. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
3-point goal.
Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Brunson from deep 3-point range. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Miami ahead. Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
Hello. And for that matchup with the Timberwolves, they have to be feeling pretty confident. Good teams win the games they're supposed to. We'll find out how.
Circling back to our featured game, the Miami Heat find themselves in a pretty even matchup.
They're playing with the team-first attitude, making that extra pass. Shaq, that could have been you.
You need to check your receipts, sir. Over 3,000 career assists. Apology accepted.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It has been a clinic out there by Norman Powell.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Knicks trail by 4. So, Greg, offensively for the Miami Heat, there is room for improvement.
Yeah, they realized they were in need of another elite shot creator aside from Tyler Hero. For all his growth, teams have been able to key in on him and dare anyone else to beat him.
Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at the power forward. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. And Wiggins throws it down.
That is a big-time finish by Wiggins right there. I love when he finishes with that type of authority.
Towns, a screen on Mitchell. Brunson against Mitchell. Brunson, no good. The Heat leading by 6. It's Powell on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
And they need to stay aggressive on defense so they can protect that lead with everything they've got.
Left side, Towns. 5 to shoot. Pass to Bridges. The rebound by Tyler Hero.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
Mitchell passes to Adebayo. Now Powell. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds now tonight. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Towns, high post. Back to Anunoby. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Heat.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Josh Hart is great at moving off ball, and he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Towns, a screen on Mitchell. It's Hart on the wing. Anunoby outside. They need this one. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to 6 and a bucket from Towns.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Hero kicks to Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining.
Wiggins outside.
2 minutes.
Again, the miss by the Heat. For New York, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Really slow start offensively. Pass to Hart. Shoots the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. And now just a 3-point Heat lead.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Mitchell dishes to Powell. Shoots over Anunoby. The shot by Powell, no good.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Anunoby passes to Hart. Hart with the screen for Bridges. And again, New York with the triple.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. A different look for New York. Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Yabusele comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Clarkson in for OG Anunoby. Inside, here's Ware. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And Tyler Hero has really evolved offensively. As you see, those assist numbers start to climb.
Clarkson bounce pass. Yabusele finds Clarkson. Back to Yabusele. Great pass to set up the layup. Yabusele's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Ware dishes the Powell. Hero on the wing. Brunson covering. Shoots. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. And Brunson has it in the corner. Brunson downhill. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Brunson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Knicks. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Knicks lead by 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, he knows it's a team effort. It's about finding the best shot, not just his shot.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. Khalil Ware is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Mitchell. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Larson in a two-guard. Clarkson surveying the floor. And Ware pulls it down.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Pass to Mitchell. The kick out to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for Mitchell to the middle. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Mitchell.
What separates Adebayo from other bigs in this league is his agility, and that really shows up in pick-and-roll action.
Here's Clarkson. Quick shot there, and it's off target. The Heat shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Mitchell outside. Here's Adebayo. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Towns, no luck. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Outside, Adebayo. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense from Robinson. The Knicks trailing. Over in the corner, McBride. New York moving it around. Anunoby, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Adebayo. Tries it from 16. Robinson there for the rebound. The Knicks have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. McBride with the ball. Towns outside. The 3 is off. For Miami, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Mitchell. Robinson there for the rebound. New York's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Rips it down with 2 hands.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. For the Knicks, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Robinson. Mikal Bridges comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, "You're just chucking up the first 3 you see out there. Being more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there."
Thank you once again, Allie. Brunson against Mitchell. Cleared away by Mitchell. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Miami. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Wiggins. Oh, what a finish!
And Wiggins showing you he can succeed under intense pressure. A capable scorer when you need it most.
Mitchell fires. The 3 goes down.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Mitchell against Brunson. Brunson being aggressive.
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
Hero looking over the defense. Wiggins against Hart. Here's Adebayo. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Brunson outside. It drops.
Showing time and time again, he is comfortable being that first option. Brunson delivering in the clutch.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Now Wiggins. Powell. And hit the three. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And what's their best move at this point?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick two and a foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a three here and then count on them to miss free throw.
It falls!
That is world class.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul, second team foul.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Brunson up top. And it misses.
Yeah, no reason to fade away there.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Third team foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Stepped up to the line, and he took care of his business and guaranteed the win.
And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, when weaker teams might have